So continuing on with the solo guides, today covering the Raider. Just yesterday I made my review and breakdown. If you haven't checked it out already, I recommend you do. I just went over all of his abilities, broke them down, talk about what weapons are best to use. But for today, we are going to go take him into a game, tell you guys exactly how I like to play him, and to cover all the relics that I have here that I'm going to run with this guy. Most important one being damage taken while using a character skill improves attack power and stamina. This is the most important one because yeah, the skill has a lot of damage negation and like infinite poise. You basically just never take any damage and can't get staggered out of it. So the entire purpose is to be able to like punish enemies with like really annoying attacks or like stagger them out of certain types of combos, or any single time you're really low on stamina and you don't really have much of an opportunity to like dodge combos, you could just use this to like regenerate your stamina while just doing damage in return. So you pretty much just use it while you're about to get hit. And the fact that you can just get a damage boost with this relic, which is a 10% damage boost and a 20% stamina boost, is amazing. And it lasts 20 seconds, and which with a 12-second cooldown, you can pretty much always have this active. And this, paired alongside this relic right here, taking attacks improves attack power, pretty much the same premise. Now, it doesn't have to be throughout the skill, but obviously it's going to be best when you do have it alongside with the skill, so they're both going to proc the buff at the same time. And this one's actually a 15% damage boost, but it does only last 10 seconds, but that's still more than enough time. And if you do have a +3 character skill cooldown, the skill is only going to have a 10-second cooldown. Unfortunately, we only have a +1, so it's only going to be like a second difference, probably not even that. But at least we do have one. Unfortunately, we have, improved attack power with 3+ curve swords. Pretty much useless and a wasted relic slot. We don't really have one here either. At least we have ultimate art gauge up. I would have rathered have critical attacks give me more ultimate, because we're going to proc lots of stance breaks, and this doesn't really do it as fast as like the critical attacks would. Specifically like in solo play. In multiplayer, I wouldn't really care to run the critical hit ones because you don't really get as stance breaks as often, and you're not always going to be the one that ends up getting the critical attack. Now, to our last relic, we have the partial HP restoration on post-damage attacks. Now, this one is pretty much like one of the best relics to use in the game, like with any single character, except for the Iron Eye, because it doesn't actually work with bows, but it's pretty good with everybody. I think the Raider kind of does benefit it off like the least, more so than anybody else, because it doesn't really work with its skill. And also, you're just going to be able to get your health back faster when using faster types of weapons, like daggers, katanas, just anything that's really fast, where like this guy with his slow weapons doesn't really have much potential to get his health back. And also, it's not like it is on Bloodborne, where it can actually accumulate how much health you can get back. It's only based on like the last hit that you took, which is much better synergized with quicker types of weapons, because the slow weapons, you're going to get hit more often and you're not going to benefit it as much. But it is pretty good for trading out, but only assuming that you actually hit second, which is, only really going to happen when you're trading out against like trash mobs, against like larger bosses. When you're trading out, you're more likely than not actually going to attack first. And in that instance, you're not benefiting off this at all, but it still is nice to have. It's good for survivability. Another relic that I would like to run, that I have here, this one right here, improved stance breaking when wielding 2 armaments. If you saw my video, you're going to notice that power stancing is much preferred with this guy, because I don't like his one-handed or two-handed moveset at all with like the larger types of weapons. This one's really good. And actually, I do have stamina recoveries with each attack, which is actually huge, because like stamina cost in this game is really bad. And if you're power stancing large weapons, that can be a major problem. And it comes with endurance +2. Like, this is actually an insane roll of a relic. And you know what? I'm going to run it. I just talked about the partial HP restoration being great, but like still not that good with the Raider. But this thing is actually kind of cracked, and I want to run this. This is actually pretty exciting. I use the partial HP restoration all the time. You guys know how it works. It's great. If you don't have these other perks that I'm talking about, just run that one. It's still going to be perfectly fine. It works out well. We're going to take this guy into anyone. Let's go click all these bosses. Load up into a game, see what happens, see what works. Did I actually put it on? I did put it on. Cool. Okay, who are we going to be fighting? Surely it's going to be first try as well. 0 deaths. We might die because I'm stupid. We're playing a character like this. The final boss. Okay, if you don't want any final boss spoilers, I recommend leaving now. But I'm sure everybody's seen the final boss already. So what do we need? Holy damaging stuff would be pretty cool. Okay, so main objective, number 1 objective when playing the Raider is to find a replacement for this dog shit weapon. Because it's so slow, and I hate it, and it's taken forever to kill enemies. But the running heavy attack is nice, though. Spam running heavy attack. Does pretty well. Like, it's viable, it's fine, it can do you well. Especially against his final boss as well. Like, using a slow weapon like this against the final boss is not very ideal. Not very ideal. Much rather, because you literally get faster movesets when you have him power stanced. Like, if you just have 2 colossal weapons, it could be like a faster moveset, which is like kind of ridiculous. Where am I going? Where do I want to go? Let's go this way. Well, yeah, go level up first. That'd be smart. And the fact that we do have... Because the only downside of power stancing is obviously going to be the stamina cost. And the fact that your stance damage is not going to be as good typically. But we literally have a relic that gives us more stance damage when power stancing. And actually giving us stamina back on every single hit. So... it kind of negates that one weakness. I should actually check what bosses in here. Typically, I just avoid these ruins because there's always like 3 bosses, but it actually might be it's the 3 bosses. And they just take way too long to kill. It's just not worth it. Although just killing like the trash mobs in here is actually not even a bad thing to do. Like just clearing out trash mobs, like actually give you a decent amount of stuff. It's like 1200 runes. Not that bad. Not that bad. I have successive attacks negate damage. Nice. Which actually synergizes pretty well with this, oof, a dragon. Synergizes pretty well with the running heavy attack because it actually hits multiple times and you can proc that buff. Now, unfortunately, I think this guy benefits the least of this because you're going to want to get hit using this skill. And the skill already has a bunch of damage negation anyway, so it's like somewhat counterintuitive. Like, you're still going to benefit. Basically, like, it just got removed right there and, like, I didn't even benefit at all because I was already going to take not much damage. One, actually, what you benefit from the most, though, would be taking hits gives you damage negation. That'd be much better. Can you come closer towards me? I don't have my ultimate yet. Got it now. Even if you don't hit with the ultimate, it's still perfectly fine because you get a damage boost. Get 15% damage for like 30 seconds. There's like another relic that can make the duration of the totem just last a bit longer. And this actually also boosts the buff that you gain. I'm not gonna... I was gonna counter that one. Or like tank that one, but... So as you can see at the top, right below my stamina bar, I have like a ×3 buff. Because I actually have my ultimate giving me a damage boost. And I have the 2 relics as well. Ooh, I think... Like, we have plenty of opportunities to get like lots of larger weapons, so... Maximum HP increase is great. And the good thing about this character is that, like, you're just as likely to get these maximum HP increases as much as things like the Guardian as well. So it's like, you could just be a better tanking character. We're not going to kill this dragon. This is going to take too long. And I think it's a day 2 dragon as well. He didn't even aggro. How did you not even see me? Whatever. Not going to complain. Oh, actually, no, we'll pay a trip here. This is holy place. I'm going to have something holy damaging just in case for the final boss. Ideally, we do want to get power stancing hammers, because I think power stancing hammers are the best, because they do just a bit less damage than things like the great axes do, but they get more stance damage, and they get striking damage. So if we end up fighting things like crystallians or deathbirds or skeletons, it's just going to work out better. Just going to work out better. But yeah, great axes and great hammers are the best power stancing combos that this guy is ideally going to run. And the game is clearly wanting me to run power stancing. It's really wanting me to use a Rusted Anchor, which, you know what? I'm not going to complain. Rusted Anchor is, like, amazing. It is an amazing weapon. Attack up when wielding 2 armaments. That is another buff you got to watch out for. Okay. There's attack power up when 2-handing, which is also really good. But yeah, we have when wielding 2, which, you know, we're going to power stance, and we're going to get boosted stance damage and now boosted damage. I didn't even realize that the circle was already closing in and we're so far away. Okay. Well, this is automatically doing more damage. And the reason why I don't really care to run Colossal Sword power stancing attacks, I talked about it in my video. But they're just slower. And the damage difference isn't even that great. Like, they do get the best of both. Like, they'll do just as much damage as great axes, but they will get, like, just as much stance damage. Sometimes even more stance damage than a great hammer. but they're just like slower in return, which I just don't really care for. I'm gonna consume more stamina as well. So, small little downside. So like, they're still viable. Like, I still would run them if you have the opportunity. Like, if you got like 2 really good colossal weapons, just use them. No reason not to. But if you had the choice, I would go great hammers, then great axes, and then colossal weapons. And if you don't get a power stance, then a colossal sword is really good. So if you find like a Zweihander, Guts is a great sword, anything like that. Or a club. A good old club, because it gets an S scaling in strength. It's like the best hammer to use, really. Unless you find like a gold one, like a Maracas hammer, I guess. That gets a bit of a fate scaling, so probably not. No, you don't. No grabbing for you. Yes, this guy can output as an absolute metric fuck ton of damage. Oh, okay. Guarding ability. Well, now we have 2 things. I'm gonna run through here. I want to see if I can actually get a stone sword key up here. I just want to see if there's a stone sword key. I'm curious. There better be one. There is, cool. I gotta clear out this place for nothing. Obviously this is gonna get more damage by a decent amount. Don't want to check what the merchant is selling, but that's correct. Can check that later. Couple of Everjails in the circle. We're gonna just rotate down. Oh, giant bubbles. Do I have lightning damage? No. Whatever. Go, take me, bubbles. I'm gonna kill these little monkeys first. The storm's still closing in. Bubbles, take me. I mean, honestly, any single time that you get like an invasion, just take it. It's just, you get so many more runes. Now, unfortunately, out of all like the Night Lord invasions, this one's like the most useless to me because it gives me FP back every single time that I heal, which that's pretty much useless. I'm not going to be using FP. Although the skill of this weapon is just going to help boost my damage, so. That's okay. We'll use it, why not? They both have Sacred Order. Funny. I'd have like Rain of Arrows in that bow. Nice stance break. The hitbox of the headbutt is like surprisingly really large. Actually, I went for the I went for the charged heavy attack just like for instinct, you know. Forgetting that this thing is incredibly slow charged heavy attack. Basically, the one downside about trying to like actually, you know, get the power stance in combo is that it's all up to RNG whether or not you get a second one. Now, the chances of you getting a second is still pretty high, but the game's like equally likely to give you things like great hammers, great axes, and colossal weapons. There's a grace down here, right? Yeah. So we always end up giving like one of each, and you'd be like, just give me 2. Even though I did have an opportunity to get 2 rusted anchors, but see, we're already level 8. Might as well go through this middle building now. The circle's most likely to end here. I kind of want to go hit up the church first. We'll go do that. It's right here. But the circle's most likely to either end here or like here, I guess. So get this church and clear out this middle castle. And hopefully you'll find something. As long as you actually end up getting the ability to power stance. Before the end of day 2, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Actually, we can see what the merchant is selling now. Maybe he's got some goods for us. Something random. Just so we can power stance. Improved guarding ability. That still wouldn't be that good. Because like one benefit that you have typically with like large weapons is that they're really good at blocking. But in this game, everything consumes so much stamina. Like blocking just sucks. Like you're not going to take damage, but like I'd rather just take less stamina. A mace is fine. No larger weapon. Whatever. Whatever. Hopefully there's no stupid ass enemy here. If it is, we're gonna be fine. We'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. Doesn't matter. We're fine. Yeah, so to actually trigger that fully charge effect, you have to take about 850 damage at any single point. It doesn't have to be throughout the animation. But yeah, obviously, this guy does a lot of damage, so he can actually help us get that fully charged effect many times. Okay, this moves up. Oh, circle's closing in already? Oh, I did actually have that invasion, that's true. That is true. We have to leave. We'll come back later. That's okay. Oh, come back later. Not a big deal. We're at level 8. We're so fine. Let's go climb up here. Thank you for the healing flask. It's poison around. Okay. I could actually go through those ruins real quick and hopefully end up finding some random weapon. Because I just want to be able to power sense. Like any great axe or any great hammer. Because I have these power sensing buffs that I'd love to benefit off. And I could be doing a lot more damage. So please give me something. I could try and kill the boss right now as well. Let's go down here first. Please. Is that that's a great axe. Huge. Damage negation of full HP. Successive attacks to negate damage. Yeah. I'm never going to be at full HP anyway, so it doesn't matter. Even though we're at full HP right now. But now we can power stance. Improve jumping attacks as well. Nice. That's what I love to see. What I love to see. Okay. Can I just stop that, please? Move. Another brick hammer. Improved guard breaking. If I was stance breaking, then maybe I'll take the physical damage because we already have the access to stance. To power sensing right now, so it's fine. It's fine. We're okay. I'll still leave the successive attacks negate damage, but that'll be the next thing to go. Because although it does work well with power sensing as well. Actually, I might get rid of... Yeah, this bow... Get rid of the bow next, actually. I need item discovery. An ulcerated tree spirit. Where are the fun bosses at? This guy has like so much points, it's not even funny. Immediate ×2 damage buff. Well, the game's been pretty much giving me everything that I really want, so I can't really complain. How much damage am I getting from this jumping attack boost? 9% damage, that's fine. That's decent. Like, jumping attack spam is good. Like, I know it's very popular. Like, it's an easy way to, like, just do good damage. I like to use it as, like, an opening, though. Like, I don't think it's amazing for DPS. Like, you're better off just spamming light attacks. Come here. I'll go use my skill once it goes to, like, the second phase. Don't hit me, please. There's that stance damage coming in clutch. Big boy attack. See, who needs a partial HP post-damaging attacks buff thingy? We need that shit. We just need damage. Nothing else matters. Come here. We missed, doesn't matter. Who cares? We've got our damage boost now. Stop moving. Another stance break. Okay. Move. GG. Okay, where are we going next? Increased enemy damage after critical hit. That's like weird wording, but basically you just debuff the enemy to make them take more damage. Yeah, that's obvious. Must. Now I kind of really want to go with power sense hammers. We'll see. We'll see. We'll go clear out the middle building. We'll go back there. Hopefully the game gives us some good shit. Is there a scarab here? There is. Cool. Because normally a scarab spawns here. Oh, the Crimson Sea Talisman. Oh, boy. Literally the best talisman in the game for survivability. Fat 20% heals right there. We'll go clear out this little thing. Hopefully they give us something cool. Get some purple weapons. That'd be nice. Purple. Oh my god. Unfortunately, we didn't get damage there. No damage boost. How are we gonna win now? How am I gonna win? He healed. Okay. You shouldn't be able to heal that many times. That's cheating. Another rusted anchor. I'd need poison. The final boss is like immune to basically everything except for like Scarlet Rot anyway, so we don't need status effects. That is fine by me. Do I have any? I don't have any silver feet. But go back here, go clear out a few more bosses, and then wherever the circle ends up being, which is most likely, hopefully it's up top, because I want to kill a couple bosses over there, and get that Everjail as well. Twould be nice. Twould be nice. That's trolls. Okay, I'm not going to spend too much time here. I might just go kill this bell-bearing hunter. And to go to the very top, I should have interacted with this. Do I have a gold foot? I don't. I'm not sure how long this lasts. Pretty sure like the foot lasts like 30 seconds or a minute. I hate the trolls so much. That's okay. Being this guy hits like a truck, we're gonna go pop a boiled crab. Yeah. Now let's go ult. Let's get big damage in. Okay, that's highly unfortunate. Is he gonna do the AoE? He is, cool. I could have traded it out with it, but... Big attack. Stagger. He does not even get staggered. That is wild. This guy doesn't get staggered by ults, or doesn't get staggered by like that skill, but like Night Lords get staggered by it. Like if I was gonna fight someone like Caligo, that big ass dragon, he would get staggered by that attack. But the bell-bearing hunter is like, nah, fuck that shit. I don't care about none of that. I forgot that I had that debuff. I could have went for a stance break earlier. That's fine. Sit down. Improved dodging. Yuck. But we'll go with this though. More holy damage. What do I go with? What do I replace? Because I want to go with the 2 holy damaging weapons for the final. We only need the 1 holy weapon for the boss. Go the holy. Oh, which one's getting more damage though? Yeah. The non-sacred infused one, obviously, because this guy gets a descaling in faith. That makes sense. That checks. I'm not gonna bother getting that last church in the corner. That's like way too far away. Unless the circle ends right there. Yeah, the Crimson Amber Medallion makes sense. First circle still hasn't closed in yet, so that's fine. Let's go interact with this. Please. Okay, let's go to the very top. I'm gonna go like the risky way, because it's like a bit faster. But like, I probably shouldn't do this, because I know it's not gonna work out very well. Whatever. What's up here? Draconic Tree Sentinel, that's fine. Did he still hit me? Let's go Sacred Order. I'm pretty sure Sacred Order buffs both hands. Pretty sure it does. Come on now. Whatever. I'm pretty sure it does. Because I know you can just use it in your offhands, and it can actually boost the damage with like spells and stuff. Look at that. Crimson Sea Talisman coming in clutch. Get over here. Right, that successive attacks negate damage didn't do anything to me there. But it helped, I guess. I mean, I probably would have died. He looks so stupid with his red eyes, honestly. No critical attack option, jumping attacks then. I was gonna go trade out, and then I could go for another light attack. I don't know why. I thought I was gonna run out of stamina. I honestly... I hate the fucking totem. It's so annoying. It gets in my way so much. Okay. Are you giving me so much stuff? Stop giving me all this different stuff. Just give me one thing for one weapon type. What do I even go for now? 356 damage. That's a lot of damage. But I don't have another colossal weapon. And I only have, like, oh my god. Like, I have... What do I even go with? Spell casting speed? Lightning damage negation? Oh. We're at level 14. Like, I don't even need anything anymore. Shit. Look. We'll go... We'll go the Envoy's Horn. Because I want the holy damage. Because I feel like this, with the holy damaging buff... Oh, the circle ended up here. Cool. Okay. Well, I don't want to be here anymore. I don't know why I jumped off that side. Whatever. Because of the boss being weaker to holy damage, I'd probably rather have the holy damage, even though, like, the Axe of Godfrey is going to do way more damage. But I don't have another colossal sword, or colossal weapon. And I don't want to be stuck using a slow-ass colossal weapon moveset against that boss. I'd rather have the power sensing combos. So unfortunately, we leave the Axe of Godfrey at home just in case. Because I already have another brick hammer. And I could Sacred Order up. Get a damage boost. Because I'm pretty sure that's 10% damage to both of my hands. I just gotta find a purple stone. Might as well buy this, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna get to level 15 anyway. What's in this place? Oh, it's broken. Misbegotten. Cool. Gonna just quickly kill these enemies. Yeah, we'll go through a tunnel, I guess. We're gonna get to like level 15 anyway, so it doesn't matter. Pretty much any single time that you get like a Night Lord invasion is pretty much just a guaranteed level 15. And then the game gives me another colossal weapon. Honestly, to be expected. But it's fine. I like the Great Hammer moves that anyway it's faster, it's fine. I like it better. Actually, it was holy damaging too. How did like this whole game just give me nothing but holy damaging stuff? Whatever. It gave me everything that I wanted. Everything that I possibly need with this build. Actually, the only thing that's missing is just giving me damage negation when getting hit. I completely forgot that I had a stone sword key. So go use this, go run through this tunnel, get a smithing 2, and then maybe upgrade the brick hammer. Hit them both. Oh, that's so good. That's so satisfying. Sit down. Fantastic. A flask restoration, 20%. That's even more. I mean, I don't need the runes, so... Sure. I feel like if I'm at like 1 HP, I can actually heal myself to full. Is that another colossal weapon? I think it is, right? The duelist axe, yeah. So I'm here to get my purple stone. And... okay. You are annoying. Stop that. Should I continue heading on this way? I should, yeah. There is like a mini boss, or there is a boss around this side as well. I have to climb up. Circle should close in soon. I don't want to hit up that boss there though. Why do that? Because the boss here is only going to be a day 1 boss. It's not going to give me anything good. But I could still kill him because it's going to give me a drop. I don't need runes, so... That's fine. Doesn't matter. I don't care about that attack. I have stance damage, and I have big boy damage. I might... Okay, never mind. That headbutt has like a ridiculous hitbox. I would love to see like the actual hitboxes on that. Okay, now the game gave me the great stars. Is that getting more damage? No, it's not getting more damage. It gets a bleed, so it's gonna get less damage. But it does have Golden Vow, but that's basically, I don't know, just as much damage. It's just a bit more damage than Sacred Order. Maximum stamina. Where do you have a sacred weapon? Okay, level 15, lit. Where's the boss that's here? Am I blind? It's to the right. A deer! Well, deer is weak to holy damage. That's good. Okay, land right here. Did he miss me? How did you miss? I'm right in front of you. How did you miss? He's gonna kick me. That's fine. The circle's not that far away. I guess I'm not getting another post. Just kill him this way. My light attack is like slower. One-handed light attack is like slower than like my power sensing light attack. It's so silly. Okay, why do I need Raptor Talons for? A successful guarding ups damage negation. If that was successful blocking, or no, successful getting hit. Sudden enemy death, whatever. That might help me just before the final boss, I guess. Or the end of boss. Well, that's pretty much that. There is a merchant along the way. I can probably just make... What am I running again? This Envoy's Horn. And this Brick Hammer. Envoy's Horn is getting more damage than the axe? Why? Interesting. Where the hell am I? I jumped up. Okay. Fascinating stuff. I need to visit Merchant Man. Didn't we start here? I think we started the game here. Okay. Brick Hammer. Okay, 2 purple weapons. Power Stancing Hammers. Or Great Hammers. Defeating enemies restores HP, jumping attack boost, attacks up when you're wielding 2 armaments, successive attacks negate damage, yeah. All good stuff. Well, these 2 perks are kind of useless, but... That's fine. I could have killed those enemies. I don't need... I don't need anything. Actually, might as well buy something off the merchant. I got stuff. Got a bewitching branch. Might as well use it. Okay, give me... yeah, give me these. See, charging attacks would be good if I actually had a good charging every attack, but I don't. Damage negation at low HP. I don't know. Give me that shit. Give me that shit, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Buy anything. I didn't actually get to buy those firebombs. Who cares? And we're fighting Commander O'Neill. I was about to say, like, the Borching Branch would actually be good if I end up getting O'Neill, but I didn't want to jinx it, so... We actually ended up getting him. Hell. Even, like, with max poise, like, even against those random mobs. Doesn't matter how much poise you have. Does not matter. That is the most insane play I've ever seen in my life. Honestly, well played. Well played. Where's my Borching Branch? I forgot to use Sacred Order. Did I get them both? I got one of them. You got a stance break for me. Wait. No. This is so dumb. Look at my healing. I got so much of my healing back. Oh my god, I'm getting clapped here. He won from me. That was a scuffed fight. I got my entire health back there. That was so stupid. Stance breaking, obviously. We don't need physical damage negation. What are we talking about here? I could buy like the entire shop. What do we even get? I don't even know what I want. That was so stupid. Damage, obviously. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want damage. I don't need anything else. I'm pretty sure this like uplifting aromatic. Pretty sure this is a passive buff, right? Oh, it's like a unique buff. I'm thinking all these perfumes are unique buffs. So actually they should stack with the Exalted Flesh. Right? Okay, they do. Nice. And then if I get hit again, right here. Look at that. ×4 buff right there. Look how much damage we're going to be doing. Okay, we got damage negation there, so that doesn't count. Touch that. I don't care. We're going to tank that shit. Give me a stance break, please. I had a feeling we're going to get a stance break, and it never happened. Maybe he does, because he has hyper armor there, and he probably just face tanks that shit. Uplifting aromatic again. I should have the I should have used it for the second one. Whatever. Give me my debuff. Well, your debuff, I mean. No, don't leave just yet. I'm not finished. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna do poison? No, he's not gonna do poison. That missed him, that's so sad. Did I actually not even get damage there at all? I stood in the sweet spot. I didn't even get damage there. Let me use my skill. Let me get my more damage. I hate this stupid totem. Oh, come. Where's my critical attack, game? Oh, what? You ruined such a good finish to the fight. Why would you do that to me? Oh, I had my skill. That's like the one downside of using these larger weapons. You have to wait for like the animation to finish before you can use your skill. I always had a fantastic finish. Oh, we didn't get a deathless run now. I suck. I was gonna use my skill, but you have to wait until you stand up completely and wait for the entire animation to finish before you can actually use it again. You can't just use it seamlessly, like straight afterwards. It's so sad. So sad. Should have just rolled and did it, but I was like, I can tank this attack. Whatever. Well, that's that. Pretty much done now. Yeah. Here are the relics again, if you want to go check them out for yourselves. Pretty solid run. We had basically everything that we really needed. I didn't really stack up a much damage negation because I just wanted damage. But as you can see, we just destroyed the final boss because, you know, he's really weak to holy damage as well. So that pretty much worked out as well as you could have hoped. And you finished at level 15 with like many runes to spare. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you end up getting perks like this is pretty much like a god roll. Like only thing, once again, just getting more ultimate charge on critical hits would have been pretty cool. Obviously the partial HP on post damage attacks, I would have rather have that there as well. And, you know, this is just useless. Probably getting like, I mean, getting like 3 great hammers or 3 great axes or 3 colossal weapons wouldn't be like the best thing because you only really want to pick one. So, and you can't really decide which one you actually going to end up finishing off the game with. It's whatever the game dictates. So, but something like this is going to work out perfectly fine. Anyway, thank you all for stopping by, and I'll catch you all around. See yous.